are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Colts. Next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Houston... It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. They'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs with an amazing diving catch. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Throwing now is Stroud. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Texans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. And Stroud now to throw. Forced out right. Now he takes off. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Stroud to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Richardson looking to throw.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And it's fielded at the 34. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stroud.
And Diggs has it.
2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Stroud.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Samson Abuka. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Runs through the contact. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
There are so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Going right back to Michael Thomas.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Richardson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now Stroud. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Mixing up the middle. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and that will come the offense as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Fights off the defender. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 68 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. And going right back to Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Richardson looking to throw this. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman from 19 yards away. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Stroud out of the gun here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. 25 yards that time. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Stroud looking to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
Matt Gay on board field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Stroud.
It's complete to Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Forced out to his left. And out across midfield down to the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he gets it down to the 32.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Connecting over the middle with Downs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Richardson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Houston set to take over. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Stroud working out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete to Dell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Mixon again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. And they'll hand off to Hull.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Flacco looking for his first toss.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Colts.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Flacco. It's caught. Mitchell. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud. He gets this complete to Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Stroud to throw it.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Hole. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now Hole. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.